Welcome to Timeless Stories, the place where narratives come to life, leaving us with lessons that touch the core of our hearts. In today's captivating tale, we follow Keanu Reeves on a journey like no other. A journey through the heart of a business he built with love, yet one that seemed to be losing its essence. What happens when the pursuit of success overshadows the very principles that once defined it? Stay with us to uncover a powerful story of empathy, leadership, and transformation. And before we dive in, let us know in the comments where you're watching from. And if you haven't yet, subscribe to Timeless Stories for more inspiring tales that resonate across generations. Keanu Reeves was more than a renowned actor. He was a humble soul whose genuine nature won the hearts of millions. Outside the limelight, he had founded a restaurant chain called Comfort Bites, a haven meant to deliver warmth through simple yet hearty meals. The idea was rooted in Keanu's belief that food was more than sustenance. It was an experience, a gesture of care that could make someone's day better. But as Comfort Bites expanded across cities, Keanu felt the pulse of his vision weakening. The core values of genuine hospitality and human connection seemed diluted in the bustle of daily operations. Determined to see the reality firsthand, Keanu decided to go undercover. He wears a gray hoodie and worn jeans. With a quiet resolve, he chose one of the busiest branches in a lively shopping district. The restaurant's neon sign buzzed softly against the twilight sky. Inside, the air was thick with the aroma of sizzling burgers and crispy fries. Laughter and conversation blended with the clinking of cutlery. Yet beneath the surface of this seemingly pleasant environment, something felt off. Keanu took a seat at a corner table, unnoticed. He waited. 10 minutes passed without a greeting. The staff bustled past him, eyes glued to tablets, their conversations mechanical and impersonal. Finally, he signaled a waiter named Alex, who barely glanced at him. "Yeah, give me a sec," Alex muttered, returning to his phone. The dismissal stung. This was supposed to be a place of comfort, but tonight, Keanu felt invisible. Just as disappointment was settling in, a waitress named Mia approached. Her eyes crinkled with a genuine smile. "Good evening, sir. Have you been helped?" she asked. "Not yet," Keanu admitted, relief washing over him. "I'm so sorry about that," Mia said, sincerity ringing through her voice. "Let me fix that right away." She took his order with care, even suggesting a popular side dish with a warm enthusiasm that softened the earlier sting of neglect. Keanu observed everything: the inattentive servers, the mechanical greetings at the counter, the customers leaving with neutral or disappointed expressions. The restaurant still served good food, but the heart of its hospitality was missing. When his meal arrived, Keanu savored the familiar taste but felt a bitter aftertaste of disconnection. Tipping Mia generously, he left the restaurant that night with a heavy heart and a determined mind. The next morning, Keanu arrived at the restaurant, this time as himself. His presence created an immediate stir. Employees exchanged nervous glances as word spread. The owner was here. Gathering the team, Keanu spoke with quiet intensity. "Last night, I came here not as the owner, but as a guest. I sat at that corner table," he pointed, "and I felt invisible. If I hadn't known better, I'd have left thinking Comfort Bites didn't care." The room was silent. "Hospitality isn't just serving food," he continued. "It's about making people feel seen, heard, and valued." Mia understood that. "She reminded me why I started this place. But somewhere along the way, we lost that spirit." His eyes met Alex's. "Alex, when you brushed me off last night, you probably didn't recognize me. And that's okay. But the man you dismissed could have been a father bringing his kids for a special dinner, or someone having a tough day, seeking warmth here." Alex lowered his gaze. "I'm sorry, Mr. Reeves," he whispered. "I believe you," Keanu said gently. "And I believe we can do better. Together." What followed was a complete cultural shift. Keanu implemented new training focused on empathy and presence. The team practiced genuine greetings and attentive listening. They held daily huddles to share positive interactions and challenges. Mia was promoted to a leadership role, her natural gift for hospitality now guiding others. Alex, too, stepped up, determined to prove himself. Keanu also introduced a new initiative, Moments of Magic. Each week, employees shared stories about times they went above and beyond to make a guest feel special. From handwritten notes to surprising children with complimentary desserts on their birthdays, these acts of kindness became the heartbeat of Comfort Bites. Meanwhile, Keanu visited other locations, observing, learning, and sometimes stepping in to serve guests. His hands-on approach inspired the staff to mirror his commitment to excellence. To deepen the sense of community, Keanu launched a Dine with a Story campaign. Patrons were encouraged to share personal anecdotes about meaningful meals in their lives. These stories, displayed on a feature wall, reminded everyone why food and hospitality mattered. One evening, Keanu sat in one of the restaurants incognito again. A young girl named Lily approached, clutching a notebook. "Hi," she said shyly. "Are you the man who started Comfort Bites?" Caught off guard, Keanu removed his cap and smiled. "I am," he said. "My mom loves this place," Lily said, opening her notebook to show a picture she'd drawn of the restaurant. "She says the people here are nice." Keanu's heart swelled. "That means the world to me, Lily. Can I have a copy of this for our wall?" Her eyes lit up with pride as she tore the page out and handed it to him. This interaction reinforced why he'd started this journey, to create a space where kindness lived in the details. Weeks later, Keanu returned to the very restaurant where his journey of rediscovery had begun. This time, there was no disguise, no incognito visit, only a man stepping into a place that once felt lost to him, now hoping to see if the changes had truly taken root. As he pushed open the glass door, the familiar aroma of sizzling burgers and freshly baked buns greeted him. But something else hung in the air, an energy, a warmth that had been missing before. The sound of lively chatter mixed with the hum of the kitchen, and instead of robotic transactions, Keanu noticed genuine smiles, heartfelt greetings, and a renewed sense of purpose among the staff. At the entrance, a young hostess beamed at him. "Good evening, sir. Welcome to Comfort Bites. It's great to have you here." Keanu felt an unmistakable swell of pride. The simple act of being seen, of being welcomed, made all the difference. As he made his way inside, Alex, once the inattentive server who had ignored him, caught sight of him. But this time there was no hesitation, no avoidance. Alex straightened his posture and approached with a confidence that Keanu hadn't seen before. "Welcome back, Mr. Reeves. We're really glad you're here," Alex said, his voice steady, his smile genuine. Keanu studied him for a moment. There was no trace of the dismissive, detached demeanor from before. Instead, there was eagerness, warmth, something real. "It's good to be back," Keanu replied with an approving nod. He was led to a table by the window, where a friendly waiter introduced himself and took his order with enthusiasm. Keanu observed everything: the efficiency of service, the attentiveness of the staff, the way customers interacted with ease, as if they felt truly at home. Even from his seat, he could see the effort the employees were making, not out of obligation, but out of genuine care for their guests. When his meal arrived, it wasn't just the perfectly cooked burger and crisp fries that satisfied him. It was the experience, the way his presence was acknowledged, the small moments of kindness exchanged between staff and diners, the transformation that had taken place. As he took his last bite, Keanu looked around, his eyes scanning the room. There was laughter at one table as a child giggled over a joke shared with her parents. A young couple sat by the counter, hands intertwined, enjoying the warmth of each other's company. A group of elderly friends sipped coffee, reminiscing about the past with smiles that spoke of deep bonds. The restaurant, once just a business, had truly become a place of connection. Mia, the waitress whose kindness had sparked this transformation, approached Keanu's table, her eyes filled with quiet pride. "It's different now, isn't it?" she asked. Keanu smiled. "It's exactly what it was always meant to be." The heart of Comfort Bites had been restored, not just in the food, not just in the decor, but in the people who made it come alive. The restaurant had evolved into something far greater than a place to eat. It had become a home for shared experiences, for warmth, for human connection. As he stood to leave, Keanu reached into his pocket and left a generous tip. But more importantly, he left something even greater, a legacy of kindness, of leadership through action, of proving that small moments can make the biggest difference. Before walking out the door, he turned back one last time. He no longer felt the weight of disappointment. Instead, he saw a future where comfort bites would continue to thrive, not just because of good food, but because of good people. This story is a testament to the power of authentic human connection in any endeavor. It reminds us that true success is not measured in numbers, but in the impact we have on others. If this tale moved you, take a moment today to truly see someone who might feel invisible. A kind word, a smile, or even the simplest act of acknowledgement can change someone's day in ways we may never fully realize. If you enjoyed this story, please like, comment, and subscribe to Timeless Stories. Together, let's continue to share stories that remind us of the values that make us human. Where are you tuning in from? Let us know below. We love hearing from our global community. Until next time, stay kind, stay curious, and stay connected.